Alright. The smaller AOVs level around 40 to 50. The larger ones will be around 100. Um, well, okay. So I think I can begin. There'll be more coming in so shortly. Um, okay. Okay, cool. Hi guys. Welcome to the MA. It's been a while since I hosted a fellow Hong Kong project here, recommended by one of our earlier advisors called Mr. Block, who's a tokenomics expert from Taiwan. And it's been a while since I met him. But he recently recommended Furion, a project also from Hong Kong, to us. And when we talked, in Cantonese, of course, my mother tongue, I was super happy. And so, yeah, well, I wanted to introduce them to our community and see what the community thinks before we move on to further the collaboration. So here we are, introducing Furion, and Timmy here is from Furion. Timmy, you know, a quick introduction
Sure,
of
sure,
you and your project.
sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Timmy. I'm the COO of the Furions. Yes, nice to meet you all. I think your community is pretty strong. As I mentioned before, I already see a lot of AMA questions, and your community already read our document or read just take a note of our Twitters. Yes, it's really great. Actually, our Furion is Hong Kong team, but our teammate is of course all around the world. Just as our COO is come from Brazil. Yes, but most of us are in Hong Kong. Yes, so we are glad to be here. Yes, so maybe I can introduce Furion and some giveaway for today's AMA. Furion actually is a NFT file project. What do you mean? What is the meaning of the NFT file? We basically we know DeFi, right? But in fact, NFT don't have much financial tool to provide for them. Just like but maybe you know what is BandDAO. There is a ball and lending platform. But in fact, when you holding NFT, just like you pay in this game a point, and what is the next? When we hold NFT, actually, I think we believe users have more utility and can make use of the NFT to have a more financial tool. That we have Furion. Yes, liquidity is the keyword of the Furion. Yes, and glad to be here again. So today, we will have some giveaway, just like we have 5 avatar. Of course, we already bought a planet for a giveaway. So moreover, we will also would like to give some badge. What is the badge? Later I will send a link to the AMA question group. So there were 2 questions. The first question is about what is the keyword. The second question is your Ethereum address. So I would like to say the keyword is liquidity. So when you maybe after this week, we'll have to have allowed to get the badge, how to mint it, and this if you participate in this AMA, you will free to get it. Yes, thank you.
Okay. So you talk about these aggregate pools and separate pools. So can you tell us a bit more about how these pools work? And,
Oh yeah, yes. Actually, we have 2 products: a separate pool and aggregate pool. We will launch our aggregate pool in next month. Yes, and this month, at the end of this month, is our testnet. Next month is our mainnet. So first of all, let me talk about what is aggregate pool. Aggregate pool is a pool with many NFT. For example, Apeiron is a GameFi project. You have partners, you have others NFT, right? So and how do you trade currently from the planet? Most of us, or even the NFT world, they will trade in OpenSea, right? OpenSea is an orderable system. Just like you say, 0.1 ETH, I want to sell it, and someone want to buy it from 0.1, then they can do it. But in fact, we know there is a different way to trade an NFT, just like AMM. So aggregate pool is a AMM pool for user. They can deposit or they can put their NFT to the pool and get our token, FFT token, and get back. After they get the FFT token, they can do a lot of things. But actually, we will have our pricing oracle. Just put your NFT and get some token, and you can use this token to buy the NFT from the pool. So you can sell your NFT immediately. It's a very attractive rate for in our aggregate pool.
Yes. So how do you value these NFTs? Like I'll put an Apeiron NFT into the pool right now. How much tokens will I get?
Yeah, just like you have Planet. We will have our pricing oracle, right? After you I'll calculate the Planet how much is worth 0.1 ETH, 0.2 ETH. After they calculate maybe 0.1, and the FFT price is 0.01 Ethereum. That you can get 10 FFT. So basically, they are based on our pricing oracle. Yes, of course, yes.
But for example, for an Apeiron NFT, there are a lot of elements. There's the planet type, the rarity, the breeding count. They can calculate all of this to evaluate the NFT.
Oh yeah. Actually, I think in your game, it's more complicated to compare to other NFT, right? Just like other NFT, they have just their price are very concentrated on the floor price. But I think Apeiron Planet is not. They have a lot of elements or characteristics. So we would like to have our pricing oracle can solve it. But we are a liquidity platform. So some pricing platform they are focused to target exact price, but we are not. We are target for the price for a range. So you can get a range of price, maybe 0.1 to 0.13 Ethereum for this. We can calculate for this. But so what is the target of the aggregate pool? So I think your game is not only Planet, right? There are lots of other NFT in the future, even now. So our target is swap NFT for Furion. Just like you want to sell this Planet and buy another Planet immediately. Furion can help you to do it. Or you want to sell this NFT to buy another NFT. Furion can help you do it. But the price is acceptable or reasonable, but it's not accurate about it's exactly 0.145 Ethereum. That is what our purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is what aggregate pool. So in fact, aggregate pool we have two functions. The first function is what I mentioned in which is also suitable for your project, right? The second function is about we have a blue chip ETF, blue chip aggregate pool, which means just like we all know BAYC, MAYC, Azuki, that kind of blue chip project, we also will form a pool. Actually, we found a lot of the holder, they will provide liquidity for us. So this is another kind of investment, just like ETF. I think users can easily to invest in blue chip is the futures of NFT. Especially, you don't have 100K to buy a BAYC, right? But actually, you can use 100 or $10 to buy a FFT. This is the two main functions of aggregate pool. Serve the project and serve the blue chip ETF.
It's the ETF. The audience understands a little bit about ETFs. It's a typical structured product, well, not structured, the trading product. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Let me take a look. Do you want to answer some of the questions, or do you want to go over about the separate pool first before going to the community questions?
I think go through the separate pool first, and finally, I think a lot of questions I can answer at the end.
Okay, that's right.
Okay, as mentioned before, we have two for the after talk what is aggregate pool. We will talk separate pool. Separate pool is just like one NFT project. They can do it. For example, you have a BAYC or you have panels. You have two functions, store and lock. This is target for some NFT. They think they don't want to join the pool to another project, right? So when you let me take BAYC as an example. When you store your BAYC, you can get 1,000 F BAYC. So when you store it, you can get the 1,000 BAYC, and you can use this 1,000 BAYC to do a lot of ways. For example, LP or sell it or swap to Azuki. This is very attractive way to do it because a NFT is ERC 721, but after we do factor analysis, we change to ERC 20. So I think this also suitable for your project or Apeiron. Let me take an example. I believe they always have a relative or they have some planet. If the price is far away for the floor price, or even after in our aggregate pool, we calculate the price is 1 or 0.2. You think you worth 1 Ethereum, right? Because what the user believes or our pricing oracle can have difference. When the user thinks the difference is huge, this cannot accept this huge difference. Yes, so they can use another function of our separate pool. That function is called lock. So under lock, when you lock it, locked for 2 months, then only you can redeem the NFT, and you can get 500 F token, and you can make use of it to do anything. Just as I mentioned before, you can form LP, you can sell it or do it. At the same time, in the future, you can sell it or in OpenSea or in other NFT exchange. Just like you can take partial liquidity of NFT and you can sell your NFT at the same time. Of course, this is also suitable for another users. For example, you're a diamond hand, right? You like your planet very much, but you don't want to sell it because you put your NFT in the pool. Anyone can buy from the pool, right? So you're a diamond hand. So you also can use the lock function in this. So for most of the pay-to-earn projects, the user can earn the money from the M5 project and earn the token from Furion. Yes, this is our attractive way. So in general, what separate pool and aggregate pool is doing about? Liquidity is the keyword. And we provide a lot of the liquidity method and use case after we fractionalize token or we convert the NFT to another token.
Okay, cool. That's very interesting. Actually, I have a lot of questions. So actually, I'm just browsing the website and I noticed a very random function. Every time I click on the website, there's these bubbles popping up, but if I click longer and then release it becomes another bubble. I'm sure how really that. But anyway, I think I'll have the community some of the questions first, and then I'll type your question at the end as well. Hopefully, you can answer.
Sure.
I hope you have some time because our community typically asks a lot of questions, and thank you for buying the planet and giving away. I'm sure a lot of our community members will be very happy to add an extra planet to their arsenal. So yeah, well, do you want to go through? Do you want to pick some questions, or do you want to go through all of the questions?
I think I see more than 20 or 30 questions. For they are similar or maybe some of are same. So maybe I can go through some. I pick some and take it. 5 to 10 or yes. Let me check for the room or AMA question channel first. Just a moment. Yeah.
Let me see if Elon is around. I want to see how the reward distribution has happened. This one. Elon. Yeah. Speak.
Oh, I think the first question I see is very interesting. He asked, how confident are you with your platform? I think 100%. Because I'm the COO and I'm very happy about in this project. Moreover, we have a lot of the partnership with other platforms. Just like, do you know Element Marketplace? By the way.
No. Elements Marketplace.
Yes, Apeiron Marketplace is a marketplace. We already cooperate with them. They are our strategic partnership. So they will refer a lot of NFT projects to us. So in Furion, I'm very confident because we have a lot of the resources. We already cooperate with many NFT projects, just like you, right? So I'm very confident about it. Okay, let me answer others. I think that Chinese and English version for this. Let me like it. Yes. They are. Can you tell me what is your advantage? Yes, or any plan for just the after roadmap. So in general, we have different competitors, right? Maybe Bandao or Pine Protocol. Some you know or some you don't know. But in fact, in our advantage is we standardize anything. When you go to other protocol, when you want to borrow some money from your NFT as a collateral and take some money out, and there's a lot of different standards even for one NFT project. So our project standardize a lot of things. Second, we provide a lot of use case for after you fractionalize the token. Just like when you get some token, just like you log and your planet and get 500 F planets, right? What is the next? So we provide bow and landing. We provide other NFT swap to this. So a lot of use case is our advantage compared to our competitor. They only fractionalize it. They only provide deposit your NFT and get some ETF out. This cannot make the NFT roll or make the market size of NFT largest. So this is our advantage. The second is about the roadmap. Actually, we will have our testnet in this month, and probably our mainnet will be in the next month. And after that, we will not issue a token first. We will issue a token as the first quarter in 2023. But user can get a job through our avatar and badge. So today, I think there's a link. Is it? Can I send a link here? Yes, I will just send a link here. Maybe I cannot send it because you.
Can you send it to me in Telegram or post it?
Yes. I already sent it in the Telegram. Maybe could you help me to post the link? This is our avatar. So if you join today AMA, so you can get a badge. Moreover, we will provide 5 avatars to do it. So avatar and badge is the opportunity to get our airdrop in the future.
Can you tell us a bit more about this avatar you're going to give away?
Sure. Avatar is just like a pass, or it's just it's icon of our yes. So basically, there's a lot of the utility. We already have a medium talking about our avatar, but in fact, when you're using our protocol, you get discount. When we have some cost collab with other projects, the avatar holder can do it. Yes. Moreover, because we are a DeFi project, NFT project, and we have staking, right? We have bow and landing. you have LP, just like what we do in DeFi world. So if you hold an avatar, the higher level you get, the more reward you can do. You can get more at our token. You can get your LP will have more reward, or you will have a higher collateral ratio and deposit put the money in the money market and get more money out. Yes, that avatar is play a very important role in our project. So don't miss the opportunity to get the avatar. And our avatar is free mint. Yes, and avatar is transferable, but bag is non-transferable. Just like what we're talking about soul bond token. Yes.
Okay, I'm typing my own question right now, so you can like look over some of the questions as well.
Yes. I think one more. I see some question about the number of the avatar. I like it. I like this comment first. Yes, the total supply is 2,000. Yes. Can players start the game without having to spend money to buy characters? Yeah, sure. You can use our protocol without any avatar, but if you have avatar, you can earn more. Yes, what makes Furion remarkable when compared to other NFT platforms? As I mentioned before, more use case is very important. Is Furion only support Ethereum NFT or will support other chains? Yes, I think this question is very also important. At first, we will support Ethereum, but we will support other chains just like Polygon, Solana, or others in very soon way, within a few months, because the NFT role is not only Ethereum. Yes. I will keep going. How can we join the upcoming testnet event? Please yes, it's a very easy way. Please follow our Twitter. Our Twitter will have more campaign or testnet event will be announced. There is a lot of partnership will be mentioned or activity or giveaway in the futures. Yes. I also like this comment. And keep going. Just a moment. What are the most important immediate goals for Furion in 2022? The most important goal is to get liquidity as much as we can. So we are talking to a lot of projects and users. We want to promote our Furion spirit or what Furion do today. So we want to have more projects to come in. We are not only target on the bullshit. We also target to any NFT. This is our value. The NFT role is not only BYC, yes, or that kind of bullshit. So the most important is more utility. Our immediate goal, I think, is about to make the testnet as much as fun as we can. Yes. Maybe I can ask for more Furion. I see you guys recommend the Furion is all in one platform with better liquidity. Price Oracle, AMM solution. So I have some question about it. I've learned the AMM solution has some limitation, have some high speed page, irrelevant loss, high transaction fee. So does your AMM solution overcome this disadvantage, or this is other advantage? So for other, maybe some of you need to know what is pseudo swap. Pseudo swap is a NFT AMM exchange. They can use AMM method to buy or sell your NFT. So I think their pricing oracle is pretty easy. And our pricing oracle is more complicated. In general, our pricing oracle is not only focused on the floor price. Many project or price NFT by project, they are focused on floor price. We have more data about it. So this can have less manipulate. Yes. And for the slippage, I think because after we fractionalize the token, the slippage will be lower. Why? Just like when you trade NFT, the value is pretty large. But when you trade a fractionalized token, you are not buy one NFT. You may be buy 0.1 NFT. So the slippage in general is lower. Yes. Yeah. So do you have any other question? It's great, but I missed it.
Well, let me scroll through some of the questions that I did. So actually, I have some of my own, but I think there's quite a lot out there that would be interesting, like similar to that. Asking maybe good.
That's great.
What other game projects have you guys been partnering with?
You mentioned about our partnership, right?
Or that's listed on the platform.
Sorry, I can't hear. Is it partner?
What other game projects are being listed on Furion?
What other game projects? Actually, we are not talking about a project. We are talking about a platform. Just like Game Theories or others. There is a platform. There's a lot of game lists about it. Another game is called Furion. There is a portfolio of Mr. Block. Maybe you maybe know. They don't have a market. They are just they will launch their project, or they will have a puppet mainnet in next month. Because in this month they are alpha version now. So they don't have LT marketplace at the first. So they will direct use our AMA solution, aggregate pool to form liquidity for their user to swap or to trade their NFT in their game. So we actually publish a lot of GameFi projects. Yes. So not only the projects but also the platform.
True. So one of my main questions that probably after hearing about the platform is that what about projects such as Apeiron? We have various degrees of floor prices. The liquidity is not high in our own marketplace. So how do you evaluate such a project where the floor price may be higher or lower? With little liquidity, does it discount the amount of tokens I can get, or how would it translate it to?
Yeah, actually, I think there is two kind of users, or not only GameFi projects. The first kind is Diamond Hand. Just in your game, there's a lot of users like your game. They want to pay it. They don't want to sell your planet or NFT, right? That one don't have liquidity. Another kind of the users, their target is make profit, right? Or so Furion is a good way to generate this. Furion have lock function, yes, and so Diamond Hand can use it to do it to provide liquidity. And Flipper, or they just want to earn money, they can sell there immediately. And one more very important, we have because in this protocol, every protocol we have an arbitrary opportunity, right? So we already have developed, and we already talked to two companies. They will help us to do it. So this can benefit for the both sides, Diamond Hand and Flipper. That's why in the past, or especially in the bear market, not much liquidity, because a lot of people don't want to sell it. or their project is not, the NFT is not in for profit. So in Furion, we can release the liquidity by lock. Yes.
So these Furion tokens, are they sort of like project tokens that you raised funds with? That there's a certain unlock period for your investors?
You mean for our investor, token investor?
So what I'm trying to get at is, for example, when you start your project, you usually raise funding, sometimes equity, sometimes tokens. So
we are token.
In your model, there's a token unlock, and some investors probably will be coming in at a discount at a lower price. When the tokens unlock, I mean, in a way, they can actually buy existing NFTs that partner with you or already deposit the NFTs in your liquidity pools. And is it possible for them to really just immediately get those NFTs at a cheaper price because their token bought for cheaper, and then they can immediately flip the NFT as well at a certain price in their local markets or an OpenSea for profit? Is that how one of the way the investors can for the seed rounds or buy rounds benefits, or how does that?
Yes, this is what we call arbitrage, right? Just like you see the in our Oracle is maybe there's arbitrary opportunity. You think that our Oracle is cheap or the OpenSea is cheap, and you can buy from OpenSea and sell to our pool immediately. This is very normal, and I think this is good for our project. Because the market price will move every day or every second. When someone want to do it, they can earn money, and our price can be back to normal. Right? Maybe you can undervalue. Maybe the coin is overvalued. Arbitrage help us to back the normal. So this is a good effect. I think yes. The users also can earn money from our project by doing this way. Yes, I think especially this also can promote the project, right? Yes.
Very deduce in the very final question, the latest question is quite an interesting thing because we're dealing with some hackers recently that hacked some of our users and immediately sold some of the NFTs to the highest offer. And we're actually as a community discussing how we should handle these. Sometimes the NFT is sold as bought by another user from our community. Sometimes the NFT is still in the hacker's wallet, and we actually banned it from being used. And then we will remove it from the marketplace very soon as well, especially the trade function. If you look at the final question about the boost, do you have any ways to handle these hacker situations?
You mean they cannot sell or they are banned to use the NFT?
No, just in general. You can read the question and take a look and see if it makes sense to you. Or is there anything Furion can do regarding these hacked assets?
Hack? You mean hack?
Yes.
In general, when a hacker hacks someone NFT and they can sell in our protocol, I think they will, we assume they are not hacked in our protocol. They hack the wallet from the user, right?
Yeah.
So if they hack to the wallet for the other users, because we are fully decentralized, we cannot prevent it. But are you talking about yes?
Okay. Well, if it's not the themselves, okay. But
yes, because we are decentralized, right?
Sounds great for the hacker. Because sometimes some of the fastest ways for the hacker is actually to go to OpenSea and accept the lowest, the highest offer, and then they can immediately get the ETH and just run off. But in Furion's case, they can actually deposit into Furion, which probably get them more tokens then accepting a low offer on OpenSea, and then use those tokens to immediately get other NFTs, which is actually one way to look at it.
I see
But honestly, that is not my responsibility to handle as a project, as a platform. So I understand. But actually, it's just an interesting thing looking at these things. But yeah.
Great.
Okay. Let's see if there's any other questions that interest you, to me.
I think no. Yeah. Last question. What is the difference between trading NFT in OpenSea or trading NFT in Furion? Immediate liquidity. You can sell immediately. This is what is the difference between order book and AMM. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So can I confirm again getting an avatar? What the advantage of getting an avatar is? Can you repeat that?
Sure. The advantage of getting an avatar. The first one, when you use our protocol, you get discount. Second, we have partnerships. They will have an NFT giveaway. So you have a higher chance to get it. Especially our giveaway is only for avatar holder.
How much of a discount are we talking about?
At most 40. But
40?
At most. But at the beginning there are 5. We didn't announce or a specific amount yet. But actually we have our internal do it. So actually we expect about 5 or 10, but at most it's 40. But actually this is hard to get it to the highest level. But 5 to 10 discount is basically you can get discount from using our protocol. The third one is about, I think, is in the coming is about the airdrop. So no matter if the just like token airdrop, fashionized NFT airdrop, they are highly correlated to the avatar. So just keep going, and we will have more AMA, we have more giveaway in the future, especially in Twitter. Please keep in touch with us, and yeah. And all of our avatar is free meme.
Let's see. Is there rarities? Are there differences, or are they all the same?
You can
functional.
Yes. When you the avatar is just like a pass, and when you have more badge, you can upgrade it. So this is what the combination of badge and avatar. So today we are give away with avatar and badge. All of you can submit a Google form. I'll send it to you, and you can get a free badge. Of course, if you don't have a avatar, we will up in our mainnet, we will have a non-transferable avatar, but the use case or utility will be lower than the transferable avatar.
Let's see. Is it?
Yeah, that is.
Is it possible to manipulate the pricing though? If there are some NFT projects out there who market make their volumes and prices, and they somehow get their way into the Furion ecosystem, and a lot of them actually are not real holders, but are market makers that continue to get the volumes, the liquidity, and the pricing up, and then they pretend to deposit their own NFTs here, get your tokens, and actually get some real blue chip NFTs or real NFTs from other use cases. So how do you prevent that from happening? Because if
manipulate, this is a good question. Just like in a few months ago, in exchange, they came their trading volume become number one, especially higher than OpenSea. But when you take a look in this, they just trade a mid bit for more than 3,000 times from account
Yeah.
order A to order B, right? This is normal, right? So for this kind of thing, our pricing oracle already can avoid this kind of trading. And the second is about the price manipulate. The price manipulate but it only happens in Furion when you hold many NFT in a project. When you only hold some partial NFT, just like you hold a few NFT, and even you set a price lower than floor price. In other NFT fine protocol, because the floor price drop, they will start to liquidate, right? But in our protocol, we will not start. Only a huge amount of transaction lower than the floor price. We count it. So in Furion, we cannot say that 100% safe. Of course, this is not true. When you hold more than 50% of NFT within a project, you can do anything. In fact, but our project is compared to OpenSea or current NFT fine project. This is harder or not that easy to manipulate the price, or especially for the trading for one NFT account A to account B, we can totally eliminate. Or yes.
See, interesting. And let's see if there are any other questions that pique your interest. If not, let's see if we marked them down. I think today the Elon will be picking the questions. I don't know how he's going to pick. One of the questions answered to get the planet, and I guess the others will be shuffled to the avatar. So I think is there any other questions that interest you, or if not, then maybe when's the free mint happening?
When is the free mint? You mean the avatar? In mainnet.
Yeah.
Yes, around the mainnet. Yes, just close the mainnet after the testnet. But after we will have testnet bash. But you definitely you can mint in the testnet time. Yes, but for the avatar or the others, most likely will be the before the mainnet. Few day or 1 month. Yes, 1 week. Sorry, 1 week. Yeah, someone asked what is the keyword. The keyword is liquidity. Liquidity. This is very important. Please fill the Google form. Liquidity.
Yes, I think fill in the forms.
Yeah.
So how long have you guys been developing this project?
Oh, expect this product is from the last year December, but we in last year first quarter we already have website, but actually we have many people or full team to do it is June in this year. Yes, because after we have idea, we have a smart contract or website, but not full team, many people to do it. But after we went to the conference, USA. So we talked with many people and we finalized it and we started to do it. Yes.
Testnet is coming live in December, right?
Yeah.
Because otherwise today is on FTX. The entire market is going down. Let's see how things go. Yeah. David play some games and just wait and see what happens as this wave rides out. Probably the market taking a huge beating. All right, well, let's see, guys. If there's no other questions, maybe we'll let Timmy wrap up some things that Who wants to wrap up? And then until next time, we can discuss a little bit. I would like to discuss. I would like to see if you guys can type something like. Will you guys? Would you guys be interested to see Apeiron listed over there? Provided the volumes and liquidity for Apeiron NFTs currently does not have high volumes or are highly liquid. Would this be an interesting option for you guys to take a look at? Of course, I guess this all comes down to their testnet coming live and what other NFTs or projects or utility their tokens will offer. But yes, there are quite a few of these NFT auto market making auto methods, automated actuators over there. So it's an interesting option to help projects with lower liquidity, but how do we properly evaluate them? How does it all work? I think this is the key. That's very interesting to see what other projects and platforms can do with Apeiron and how we can help them so as we provide more users and NFTs and liquidity itself. So thank you to me. And any final words or any extra alpha you want to give the group?
Just liquidity is the keyword of the Google form, and please looking forward to our Twitter, and we will post or have more announcement in the future. Looking forward to future cooperation with you.
Yes, well, feel free to visit us in our office.
And, sure. Maybe next week or 2 weeks. Maybe next month. Probably I can go it. Yeah.
Sure. Sometimes we have some drinking parties or movie nights. So feel free to come on.
Hey.
We're watching Black Panther together with our company and some community members coming up. So, well, if you guys are interested, just tag along,
sure.
and we'll let you know if something is happening over here as well.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Tommy.
Okay.
Thank you guys for listening and giving a warm duly welcome to me.
Thank you so
see
much.
More of you guys soon. Thank you guys. Well, and the AMA, I guess I'll post it to Marbles, looking at how crappy the market is. we should do some games. So I'm ready to head on over to Twitch while I stream some Marbles to get their minds of these times. Or actually, maybe no time to play Marbles, but it's a great time to play some arbitrage on those stables right now. Looking at the markets. Let me take a quick look if I can play some arbitrage right now. Actually,
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Timmy.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, interesting. One of my close friends, potatoes, one of the best traders I've seen, asked me, who was extremely bearish on crypto, suddenly asked me about this XNR. All I know, if I remember correctly, is that they are just a token that's great for money laundering. Because they provide absolute paste. So meaning data tokens can be tracked and transactions can be tracked on. So a shocking world. Well, I'll just run some models and then check a quick look back into the markets and see what's happening. So, FTX token. 100%. This model was at 17, and it's at 15. So see if we can ignore. Oh, that's Alameda. I was chatting with Alameda 2 months ago. They were selling their market making services. The team is from Hong Kong too, actually. Summer club team. Um, 2 times. Alright, opening up marbles. I'll see you guys over at the Twitch side. We're live now. Yep. Alright, guys. Thank you for showing up. And looking forward to seeing you guys very soon again. And looking forward to seeing you guys very soon again. And in the stage now. Okay. Meet you guys on Twitch. That is. Good. Alright. Let's see. Let's get some writing free music. Yeah, it's now. Alright. Okay, beginning shortly. Oh, it's a lot of current viewers. Okay, usual. Show me emblem for asset holders, planet holders, or star holders. I guess I'll only count the top 5. That's right. Okay, top 5. Let's take a look at the map. Oh. Oh. Those 3. Shit. Let's see. Yeah. Hopefully you can get in. Because one up in time. Ooh, bounces. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's good. Some people just fall off. Keyword is liquidity. Last question. Whoa. Alright, top 5 only. Please DM me your the Twitch account and your planet number to claim your rewards. Yep, top 5 only. Sorry, parents, I'm homeless. Better luck in this map. Okay. Let's go one more. Lower elimination rate, maybe. %0% rate. What better rate is huge. Cinematic balance in fact. Yes, balance it. It's a good answer. Let's go to top 10 this round. And that's right. It's time to do some crypto trading. Let's do revalidate some positions. They just washed them out of the